Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello and welcome to Game 3 of tonight's quadruple header of Region 1 Boys Basketball quarterfinal games here from the Shack here in Fargo, North Dakota, opposite parking lot of the Fargo Dome here in North Fargo. Game 3, Kindred versus Hankinson, the Vikings versus the Pirates. It should be a fun matchup with Kindred winning the last 5 of 8 prior matchups, of course over an 8-year span, and their last 4 matchups since the 2017-28 season has gone the way of the Vikings. Welcoming you inside the Shack as well in Fargo, North Dakota with the third matchup of the Region 1 Boys Basketball quarterfinals of the Kindred Vikings and the number 10 seeded Hankinson Pirates. First, let's talk about the number 2 seeded Vikings. The Vikings come into tonight's matchup with a 15-4 record and having a great season, but did not end the season strong. They eventually lost their last 2 games of the season coming into tonight's matchup on a 2-game losing skid, but before that had a 9-game winning streak in front of that. Their last loss before that was the end of January 23rd against the Grafton Spoilers up there. That was their last loss, of course, before the February 20th, about 2.5 weeks ago against Oaks and Enderlin, the number 1 team inside the region. They had a loss there, 56-54. That game was in Enderlin. So they come in facing 2 very good teams to end their season, and they're coming into tonight's matchup with a team with the Hankinson Pirates. And the Hankinson Pirates, they come in tonight's matchup with a 5-13 record and 2-9 inside region play. The Pirates come in 1-0 this year in the playoffs, though, defeating Wyndmere Ledgerwood 66-53 last Tuesday. Playing their best basketball as of late with their last 10 games, 4 wins out of 10. A team that is not over 500 to end it, around that 40% win percentage mark, adding the 5th one, of course, inside the playoffs against Wyndmere Ledgerwood. Has been doing very good as late in the season, especially when they started the season with 8 straight losses earlier this season for the Pirates. The Pirates averaging 60 points per game offensively, 68 points defensively, and the Pirates are also looking to stay undefeated in this year's playoff against a very talented Kindred Viking squad who are averaging on their own 60 points per game offensively with the best defense inside the Region 1 boys basketball, averaging or only giving up 43 points per game defensively. Also for the Vikings, with most to all of their wins this year in that 60-point range where they've scored, they are 13-1 on the year when the Vikings, the Kindred Vikings, score 60-plus points. We'll come back to the pregame or your Cess Vonderhoff pregame show with the season stories and some keys to the game following tonight's matchup with the Kindred and Hankinson, as well as break down the earlier action that has gone on inside Region 1 and Region 2 and all around for boys basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a Young Savers Club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Since Nodak Insurance Company started, we've gone from paying by mail to paying online. Your proof of insurance is found in an app. And as farming technologies advance, our coverage protects. The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remains. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company.
Your Nodak Insurance rep in Lisbon is Lee Falk.
Welcoming you back into the Cess Vonderhoff pregame show inside the Shack here in Fargo, North Dakota. we are getting set for the number 2 and the number 10 seeds taking place in our Game 3 action here in tonight's quarterfinals round of Region 1 boys basketball here, of course, from the Shack. Again, joining me to my right, Jacob Tenson. He'll be running the board op. He'll be running the camera. He'll be engineering tonight's game, as well as throwing in color commentary on the side. And Jacob, you are going to be doing a very busy job for me tonight.
I'm also trying to scarf down a hot dog here in between games too, so busy indeed, but exciting to be here. Game 3 of the Region 1 tournament. We have one more yet to go after this one even. Just a good time to be here. Glad to be with you here, Joe.
Well, and I'm glad to have you here. Now let's look ahead, or let's look back at what has happened or what has come here in tonight's Region 1 play-in game, the quarterfinal games. The first game of the afternoon started with Kevin Kochman on the call of the Enderlin versus Sargent County, and Enderlin came out on top in that one 70-54 to move on to the semifinals, where they will meet the winner of Oak Grove and Northern Cass, which was just a bit ago, and Oak Grove defeats Northern Cass 61-55. Setting up the semifinals match, Game 1, tomorrow night at 6 p.m., Enderlin, the number 1 seed, takes on the number 4 seed, Oak Grove Grovers. And again, tonight's matchup, the Kindred in Hankinson. The winner of this game will face the winner of Central Cass versus Lisbon, with JT on the call of that one as well. We'll take a 30-second break and come back with our starting lineups for the Hankinson Pirates, the 10th seed, and the Kindred Vikings, the number 2 seed, here on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you are looking to update your home, stop in and talk with the crew at Castleton Lumber. They have everything you'll need to get the look you'll love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. Building new or adding on, Castleton Lumber can help with that too. They'll draft up the plans and help you choose the right products and features to make your house a home you and your family will enjoy for years to come. Stop in to Castleton Lumber today or call 701-347-4471.
Welcoming you back after your 30-second break with the clock running down, about ready to start the Kindred versus Hankinson matchup here tonight. We'll take a look at the starters, and we'll look at the scenery here, as it's a beautiful arena here at the Shack Center, of course, on the campus of NDSU and right across the parking lot from the Fargo Dome here in North Fargo, as we're getting set for the Pirates versus Vikings here tonight. The Pirates come in, of course, as well, 5-13 on the season, the 10th seed, but a big upset win against Wyndmere Lidgerwood earlier last Monday, defeating, actually, let me find the right bracket for where they're at. There it is. They defeated Wyndmere Lidgerwood 66-53, and moving on to take Kindred. And again, for the Hankinson Pirates, they come into tonight's matchup with the 5th ranked offense inside Region 1 at 59.5, 60 points per game, as well as giving up 67, which is the 11th worst inside Region 1. For the Kindred Vikings, they are rocking the number 4 rated offense at 60.5 points per game, as well as ranking the best defense inside Region 1. We look at the starting lineups. We'll go with the Hankinson Pirates. They're going to start number 10, Cruz Hernandez, a sophomore at 5'10". Caden Kelly, number 15, standing at 5'10", and he's a junior. Number 23, Cooper Bowl, 5'10", sophomore, freshman, as well as number 30, Rustin Kath, a 6-foot sophomore, and number 33, Austin Blado, at 6'3", and he's a senior on the season. That's your Hankinson Pirates. For your Kindred Vikings, standing at the year 15-4, and the number 2 seed, they're going to start with number 12, Matt Pearson, 6-foot senior, as well as number 22, Paul Olson, 6'4", junior. Max McQuillan, 6'5", junior, wearing number 23. Number 30, Jaden Perez, 6'4", junior, as well as number 34, Gavin Keller, Jaden Peraza. I'm sorry. I couldn't see my chicken scratch there. Jaden Peraza, McQuillan, Olsen, Pearson, and Keller for the Vikings. For the Pirates again, Hernandez, Kelly, Bowl, Kath, and Blotto. We are getting set for the tip here. The Vikings are going to be wearing their white jerseys, blue numbers, and blue trim, and they'll win the tip. The Hankinson Pirates will come out in black jerseys, white on the side, and blue as well on the trim and numbers. Hankinson, or the Kindred, will start it off here. Quick 3-ball up by McQuillan. It's up and down. Give him his first 3 of the night, and we are off and running here from the Shack. As the Pirates will bring it up now. It's swung over to the left side. It's Caden Kelly. Now brought up into the front court. It's Ball. Ball dribbles, and they swing it around. Back to Ball in the left wing. He'll take a dribble now, swing it back up top. This is Hernandez setting it up. He takes it between the legs, guarded now by Paul Olsen. Now swing it to the right side and in. This is to Kath. Kath swings it to the corner to Ball. I'm sorry, that is Hernandez. Hernandez tries to make a move, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Pirates, and it's going to go the way of the Vikings.
And a poor start there. I thought Cruz Hernandez had a good look there in the corner. Maybe could have shot that one and tied it up there, but allowing the 3-ball on one side and then turning it over on the other side. As that 10 seed, that's not something you want to do. You want to get out on fast starts here to pull off that upset, hopefully.
McQuillan has it on the right wing. He fakes the dribble. Now it goes to the left side. It sets up Pearson. His 3-ball up, no good, and an offensive rebound by the Vikings. Nice pump fake underneath, and an up and under score that time by Paul Olsen on a beautiful offensive scoring chance, and it's 5-0 for the Vikings.
Yeah, both defenders that jump on that one should have only gotten one to jump. The other one should have been staying home there, hoping to block the shot.
Kath now swings it over into the right side. It's set in the corner. Here is Ball. Ball now back across to Hernandez. Hernandez takes a dribble. He'll back out. He's going between the legs. He's trying to put the moves on now. Swing it up top to Ball. Ball now is set to Hernandez. Long 3 up, no good. And a good defensive rebound to clear the boards there is Keller. And he'll spark the Vikings here on the left side. Now it's Pearson who had the last opportunity shot there for the Vikings. As he gets it into the elbow. That time Keller puts up a shot, no good, and the Pirates will rebound, and they'll bring it back across on the right side.
Pirates have to be careful there. They could have gone called for a travel. 2 of them came down with the rebound. They tried ripping it away from each other until they realized that it was both a Pirate.
Stolen away, and here come the Vikings. 2-on-1, and a volley!
Ooh. My, oh my! Pull that thing down!
Paul Olsen from the connection of Matt Pearson, and what a start for the Vikings. 7-0, it's a football score, and we're dunking it here in the Shack here in Fargo, North Dakota. We'll take a timeout as well. 7-0, the Kindred Vikings lead the Hankinson Pirates on your Patriot Field scoreboard.
Unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
As we welcome you back here to the Shack. 7-0, Vikings leading the Pirates, and we just saw the swagger that the Vikings are bringing into this matchup up early as the Pirates come with it now across the half-court line. Now they get it to the corner, and a block shot there. That time turned away by Keller after the shot of, that time was Kelly on the steal. Actually, now it is. Kelly gets the steal for the Pirates. The Pirates now swinging into the corner. It's Hernandez. Hernandez picks that up and swings it up top to Bowl. Bowl looking for where to go. Top of the key. He'll swing it back to Hernandez in the left wing. Hernandez lost the handle of it. Deflected off his legs. Great defensive stand there by Paul Olsen, who just moments ago threw down a lob that we don't usually see in the high school level.
Especially not in Class B schools, but we were talking about it on the break there. We didn't expect. We both saw the lob go up, and we're like, he's not going to throw this down. And then what does he do? Throws that thing down with authority, too.
Now they get it inside. This time it's to Peraza. He gets the up and under move to go. Make it 9-0 and make it the best start we've seen from the Vikings as Peraza, Olsen, and McQuillan. They'll get another steal here. Another lob! Oh. It's a lob party here as Olsen slams his second one down. And my goodness, is the Vikings playing with some swagger, and they might get another one here as they tried to get it up that time to Olsen again, but he gets it deflected and stolen away.
Dunks, dunks, dunks. I love it here.
Shot put up here by the Pirates. No good that time on the shot. That was Blatto. And a shot again. Blatto with the offensive rebound. He's going to get an opportunity to go to the line to shoot 2. And, of course, for the Pirates, their first real chance to get something going on the offensive end. Down 11-0 with 4:21 remaining in the first quarter on your Patriot Field scoreboard.
And they just haven't really gotten a lot of looks, really, in general. Just a lot of turnovers. For the Vikings have forced a lot of turnovers, not allowing the Pirates to get up a bunch of shots. Luckily, making that first shot, maybe that'll settle the Pirates in here a little bit. Seeing that ball go in the bucket here once.
We have some substitutions checking into the ballgame for the Kindred Vikings. Elijah Heinrich checks into the ballgame, as well as Chase Miller, and recently inserted in was Ethan McKinney. Also checks in for the Vikings. Now they get it over to the right side. This is Miller. He swings it to the top. Pump fake, one dribble, and then he picks it up, and now swings it back to the right side. Here's Miller again. Now up top it is to McQuillan. McQuillan's going to drive through 3 Pirates. He's going to get it back to a Viking who puts up a shot. That time it was Peraza. No good, and the Pirates clear the boards, and they'll come with it now. Now they set it up top, and they get it inside to Kath. Kath looking in and out. He gets it to Hernandez. Long 3 off back iron. No good, and a good effort play there by the Pirates, but it's not going to result in anything in their favor. It's going to go out of bounds off the Pirates, going the way of the Vikings.
Look like a defensive back just swatting the ball away there, not letting him get the rebound at least. So it won't go in the stat sheet for him.
The Vikings come with it here. 3:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Up 10 points, 11-1. Your score over the Pirates. They get it now, swinging across. Here it is, settled by Chase Miller. He picks up his dribble, now swings into the corner. Brock Wohl gets it now inside to McKinney. No good. He gets his own offensive read. No, he does not. It falls into the hands of Blatto, and here come the Pirates with it on the right side. Now it is here. Kelly inside, tries to find it to Kath, but it's going to be stolen away and taken by the Vikings. They try and cross-court it. It does get to Wohl there, and Wohl will pick up his dribble, now swing it over to the right side. Now it's set here by Miller. Gets a screen. He drives to the free throw line, kicks out. This is Heinrich. Heinrich, nice move to the inside, lost the handle of it, and it's going to be tipped and deflected, and they're going to say it's off the Pirates. Going to stay with the Vikings underneath. Here with about 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Substitution. Paul Olsen checking into the game after a quick time on the bench there.
Yeah, and he's the guy who's gotten those 2 dunks, so definitely an energy type player. Want to get him out on the court as much as possible.
Here it is, Miller. Now into the corner, it's Heinrich. Heinrich looking up top to Olsen. Olsen looking in, pumps. Now he gets it over the left side to Wohl. His long 3 up, no good. That was at the shot clock. They're going to say, since it did not touch the rim, I didn't even look at the shot clock. I mentioned it. I didn't look at it. But yes, with the ball not touching the rim, shot clock violation, it's just going to be a dead ball going the way of the Pirates, who have it now. Now they come up the court with it with Kath. Kath now gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to drive and dish. Nice pass to Blatto. No good. And we're going to get a scrum for the basketball. And it's going to say off the Pirates, going back to Kindred. So after a quick start, getting up 11-1, it's been a quiet 2 minutes here for the Vikings. They have not registered a point, but also for the Vikings, they have not registered a point, as well as the Pirates.
Yeah, it's really just slowed down here. I think the Vikings just got off to a really hot start, and we're feeling that, kind of riding that, just kind of thinking they could do anything at will. But now the Pirates settled down at least defensively here a little bit. So they've actually gotten some good defensive stops on the defensive side. So now hopefully they can get one more here.
Keller, nice move up and under on the right side block, and he gets it to go. Give him 2 points and give him his first 2 of the night, pushing the lead to a dozen at 12 for the Vikings. The Pirates do get it across the timeline, and they go up with a shot. No, a nice pass from that time. I think that was Peraza. That was Kat to Blatto, and they'll score 2 and give him 3 points on the night. All 3 for the Pirates.
A pretty pass indeed. Keller was there for the block and smartly dishing it off to Blatto for 2 points.
Olsen tries his luck at a 3. No good. And a defensive rebound cleared there by Kelly. And he'll run it up himself. He'll take his own 3 in transition. Up, no good. And it's going to be a good defensive clear rebound there by the Vikings, as that time pulling it down was McKinney. Now they get it up quickly as a steal and a shot block opportunity, but they're going to count the basket and one. What a move there on the up and under move. Or actually, he looked like he tucked it a little bit, was Austin Blotto, and he'll go back to the line to try and finish off the three-point play.
Has all 5 points and looking for more. Austin Blotto trying to play his heart out, try to get his Hankinson team back in this one, just down 8, looking to trim it down, back down to 6.
And what a play it was, because not only, of course, making the basket, you get the opportunity to make the original three-point play. He does finish it, give him 6 points, and give him all of Hankinson's buckets so far here tonight. And we're going to get a quick reach-in foul there as Caden Kelly will pick up his first. Caden Kelly with his first of the game. Team's first as well. Now here is Olsen. He'll swing it down into the corner. It's Peraza. Peraza on a backdoor cut. And again, it's like the dunk contest out here for Paul Olsen. Give him 8 points, and 3 of them have been monster dunks.
I think it's better than the dunk contest. I was disappointed by the dunk contest. This is even better than that.
Because you don't expect this.
Exactly. Just bouncing off the floor, looking like the floor is just basically a trampoline for him.
Hankinson, they put up a shot. No good that time. The shot was by Blotto, and it's going to be a tip pass out of bounds. It's going to stay off of the Vikings. It's going to say Pirates right side out of bounds underneath. Pirates looking to get it in. They swing it to the corner, and this is now Chase Evans. No. As it's up top to Blotto. He tries his luck at a 3. No good. Newly checked in Cody Meyer. I saw the 3. It was actually 13. The black and blue with the little white trim, it's kind of hard to see sometimes on the fly.
Dark on dark, not always easy to read. I don't blame you. I'm not going to fault you for missing that one, Joe.
As here it is set up now by Brock Wohl. He gets a screen, or he gets it hands off to McQuillan. McQuillan inside, and a nice move from the block-to-block movement there by Gavin Keller, and give him 2, give him 4 for the afternoon so far. 17-6, 15 seconds. Shot clock is turned off. The Pirates have the opportunity for the final shot. Blotto swings it up top. Here is a 3-ball opportunity that time by Hernandez. No good, and the Vikings come with it with 3 seconds. They have an opportunity. 3-ball by Wohl at the buzzer, up, no good. And that's how your first quarter will end here from the Shack with the Kindred Vikings leading at the end of the one against the Pirates, 17-6 on your Patriot Field scoreboard here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Day-Kitch Farms of Ada, Minnesota will be holding their annual bull and female sale March 27th at 1:30 p.m. To request your catalog today, go to www.daykitchfarm.com. That is DAKITCH farms.com. 53 yearling Angus and Polled Hereford bulls, along with 1 elite Hereford herd sire and 6 open fancy Angus heifer calves.
With 62 years of experience, the annual Daykitch Farms Bull and Female Sale, March 27th, 1:30 p.m. Go online, daykitchfarms.com.
With fiber fast internet from ReadyTech, you can work, play, chat, explore at the speed of light. Fiber technology delivers massive data to your home through strands of glass. HD video streams with no buffering. Websites load instantly, and games never lag, no matter how many devices are connected. Experience the speed of light with fiber internet. Call or click ReadyTech Fiber today.
Second quarter underway, and the Pirates will start with possession of the basketball. They get it over to the right side as this is Meyer now swinging all the way across. It's Kelly in the corner. Now it's the Blotto up top. This is Meyer. Thought about a 3 there from Hernandez. No, they'll swing it back, and it goes to the right side. Pirates get a shot up, and it's deflected away by the Pirates. That shot put up that time by Ball, and it's a Olsen on transition, and he gets the finger roll finish off the glass, and he was thinking about a dunk. But good hustle play there by Hernandez on the backside to, strip it a little bit or lose the handle of it so it doesn't just get a clean dunk. And we almost had another one opportunity there for the Pirates as they get it. Blotto drives in, puts a shoulder down, and count it. What a move. He gets it. He picks it up with his left hand, slightly drops it to create the separation and the contact, and he finished it off on the left side. What a shot there by Blotto, and he's going to go to the line to finish the N1 opportunity again.
Austin Blotto getting it done for his team. Just unfortunately, his team not supporting him. Has all 8 points, looking for the 9th. Just a dominant game from him. Just unfortunately, nobody else is scoring for Hankinson right now.
As he does complete the N1 opportunity. Give him 9 points, all 9 points for the Hankinson Pirates right now. They get it up top for the Vikings. It is Peraza. Peraza tries to drive into the paint. It's stolen away, and here comes the Pirates with it. It is Blotto. Was it? 33? Yes, it was. Blotto's going to draw a foul on the Vikings there as he had it on the right side. It's going to be out of bounds underneath on the left side. 6:57 remaining in the second quarter. Vikings still hold a 10-point lead over the Pirates, 19-9. The Pirates get a shot up and a nice floater there on the left side. Put up that time by Caden Kelly. Give him his first 2, and it's the first points not named by not named Blotto for the Hankinson Pirates. Then they get a steal on the other end, and here they come again. Driving the baseline on the right side, and a shot put up by Hernandez. Up and good off the glass. They're not going to give the contact. I know you were looking for that one.
I was looking for it, but also Hankinson coming right back in. It's only a 6-point game now. Got down quick, 7-0, and now they're just right back in it. Just have to take a little bit to wake up a little bit, get used to this D1 arena here in NDSU.
Now it's set up by the Vikings at top of the key. It's Keller. Now it's handoff and a 3-ball opportunity up. No good that time by McQuillan. And the Pirates do clear the boards, and they'll come with it now on the left side. 6:04 remaining in the second quarter. And Blotto's going to line a 3 in transition. It rattles, hits every part of the backboard and rim, and it's going to go down, making it a 1-possession ball game here, still early in tonight's game, with the Vikings only putting 2 points so far in this quarter.
Austin Blotto. Look at him go. Just all the offense so far for Hankinson.
Peraza with a nice backdoor cut and a great find there as he gets 2 points. Give him 4 and give the Vikings back a 4-point lead. Now it's set up here by the Pirates as Kelly now gets it over the right side to Hernandez. Kelly gets it, he'll get it back, gets a screen, he drives to the baseline, picks it up and swings it back out. Now it is Dylan Peterson on the screen who gets Hernandez. Now to Kelly. He's going to line a 3 off back iron. No good. And a good rebound there by Gavin Keller. And he'll get it over to McQuillan. Now swung over to the left side. And into the short corner is Peraza. Peraza back up top is Heinrich. Heinrich now gets it over to the right. It's McQuillan. McQuillan gets a screen. He avoids it. He drives through and he's going to fall into. He tried to go through 2 Pirates. And he's going to get the benefit of the doubt with the call there by the official on the backside. It's going to be a foul on the Pirates, and it's going to stay Viking basketball, left side out of bounds. 21-16 here in the second quarter with 4:54 remaining here in the second. The Vikings still hold a 5-possession lead, and it looked like a little ricochet there. It went in and back out about as hard as it went in.
Yeah, it just kind of went boop, boop, right in and out.
It wasted 0.5 of a second, if you want to know. Hey, good inbounds there, and it's a shot put up there by Jaden Peraza, who gets it on the right side. Give him 2 points, 4 in the quarter, and 6 all around. And the Pirates will bring it up as Hernandez does draw a foul on the Vikings as they are reaching a little bit on that defensively. The Vikings right now, again, have the number 1 ranked defense, but they're allowing the Pirates to stay in the game. But again, the Pirates have the 5th ranked offense. So it's not really, that's the scenario that we're worried about. But Kindred has the number 4 ranked offense against Hankinson's number 11th ranked defense, which is the story right now. But they're staying with it, are the Hankinson Pirates, as they get a shot up, no good, and the Vikings clear it and they'll bring it up. A floater attempt there on the left side there by Brock Wool, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by the Pirates, and they'll bring it up here as they're near the timeline or the Bison head.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to maybe be potential for a blowout early here in this one, but credit Hankinson getting the timeout and settling down their team.
NBA range 3, no good, but Blotto is there. Johnny on the spot. Give him 2 and give him the whole entire offense for the Pirates. Wool has it here on the right side. They go for the lob again. No good that time to Olsen, but he still has it. He pivots around, and he gets it to go. Sneaky there. That was sneaky. I didn't see him check into the ball game, and he almost got a lob on me.
Well, he's going to make it louder with the way he plays, getting those dunks and getting it done inside. 12 points already here in this one.
Here it's all around, and now it's into the left wing. It's Blotto. Blotto, Hernandez, long three again, and we might hear it. We do not. I thought the Kindred faithful here sitting right in front of that shot, or right behind that shot, mistake me, would have screamed out air ball. But anyway, the Pirates lose possession off a turnover, and it'll go the way of the Vikings here.
They're just too nice, I guess.
They are too nice. To the left side, it's Wohl. Wohl now to Heinrich and swing it all the way across to McQuillan. His three up and rattles out, no good. And a good defensive clear that time, as that was Dockert on the rebound. And he'll swing it up. I'm sorry, not Dockert. That was Cody Meyer on the rebound for the Pirates. And they're going to bring it all the way across, and it's going to be a foul on the Pirates on the in the front court, actually. It'll be the third team foul and the first, that time on Cooper Bull. And we have substitution checking into the ball game. Ethan McKinney checking back in for the Vikings for, that looks to be number 30, Jaden Peraza. Now here's Wohl, gets it to Olsen. Olsen now swings it to the corner. It's McQuillan. McQuillan to Heinrich. Heinrich picks up his dribble, now gets it up top to the free throw line. Jump shot up and good that time by Ethan McKinney. Give him two and give him his first two. Pushes the lead back to 9 for the Vikings. Now swung out and just a little reckless there, but able to maintain possession are the Pirates. A drive baseline, no good. And here we go, Olsen on the breakaway. He slams it again.
Man, oh man. Kid's freaky athletic.
He is. Very freaky. That is his 4th dunk here. Or is it his 5th? I've lost track.
That's 4. Only 4.
That's only 4. Well, the Pirates now have it. Only down 11, though. Pirates now set it up. Here's Hernandez. He drives a nice bounce pass to Meyer, and we are going to get an offensive foul charge called. I believe it's going to be called on Hernandez on the backside as he was finishing his move in. It is. Hernandez is going to pick up his first personal of the ball game. Team's 4th all around.
And here's another run by Kindred to push this lead up to 11 again. Kind of like how they did it to begin the game. Just a couple sneaky good offensive plays and then a slam from Olsen to get the crowd going and the team going once again.
Here come the Vikings with it. On the right side, it's Wohl. Now he gets it to McQuillan. McQuillan to Heinrich at the free throw line. He drives to the paint. No good, and it's deflected and sent out of there. That time by the Pirates. I can't see there. It's Blotto. Why would I need to look? Blotto on the rejection, and he sets up the Pirates with a good offensive possession chance here. Now it's to Hernandez. Hernandez drives again to the paint, gets it ripped, but there's going to be a foul called while Hernandez was still going through, and it's going to result in the Pirates getting the ball out of bounds underneath, or, out of bounds underneath, right side out of bounds. Ugh, I'm stumbling over myself a little bit. That foul that time called on Elijah Heinrich. And a inbounds to Blotto. And a turnaround in the paint is up and good. And give him his team high 16 points so far in this first half for the Pirates. Now it's sent in, newly checked in Matt Pearson. Now into the short corner. Nice jump shot there. A nice setup. Chase Miller will finish it there on the setup from Pearson. Chase Miller gets his first two. And the Vikings again extend their lead to 11. A shot in the paint, no good that time, rattled out as Hernandez could not get that one to go down, and it's going to be rebounded and taken up by Ethan McKinney for the Vikings. Now he swings it over to Wohl. McQuillan, Euro steps in, shot up, no good. McKinney on the rebound, no good there, and another offensive rebound, no good again. 3 offensive rebounds, 4 shot opportunities, and no points out of it for the Vikings as the Pirates get a chance here. Still only down 11 with 40 seconds left here with 26 on the shot clock. Blotto, this is the guy who you want for the Hankinson Pirates, but they instead get a shot up that time by Rustin Kath, and it's going to be no good, and the Vikings do have a chance at the last second shot here in the first half. McQuillan on the left wing, 20 seconds remaining. Gets it into the corner. It's Chase Miller. Miller to McQuillan. Now up top, set up by Brock Wohl. Wohl gets it to McQuillan. McQuillan directing traffic, gets it over to the right side. It's Wohl. Inside and out. McQuillan, turnaround shot on the block. No good. And a defensive rebound. And a last-second effort at the buzzer. And no good. didn't really look like it was going to go in from the trajectory angle. Looked more like when you're turning a double play and it's the overhand toss trying to get it there. But anyway, how you look at it, that's how your first half will be wrapped up, with the Kindred Vikings leading 31-20 over the Pirates here at halftime of your Game 3 Region quarterfinals here in Region 1. God, I'm stumbling a little bit. 31-20, Patriot Field's halftime report coming up after this.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Wednesday, April 14th at the ranch near Hitterdal, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls from Prairie Red Angus, Jacobson Red Angus, with sale broadcast live at DVA Auction. Request a catalog today. gjrangus@feltontel.net is the email. 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls selling Wednesday, April 14th.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
As we welcome you back inside the Shack here on the campus of NDSU, next to the Fargo Dome, of course, here in North Fargo, North Dakota. We are broadcasting a Region 1 boys basketball quarterfinals matchup. This is Game 3. Number 2 ranked Kindred, number 10 ranked Hankinson Pirates take battle here. And so far in the first half, it looks at it 31-20 with the Vikings holding the advantage over the Pirates early. And how did we get to this point? Well, I'll tell you. Early in that first half, you know, the Vikings really came out strong, starting it on a 11-0 run early in the quarter, and then finally about the 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter, the Pirates got on the board with a single point by Blotto, and after that, Blotto kind of took it over for the Pirates, putting up a team-high 6 points in that first quarter. The only person for the Pirates to score in that first quarter. For the other end, for the Vikings, they really jumped out the gates fast and really tried to bring the energy early. As Paul Olson in the first quarter threw down, I think he threw down 2 of his 4 dunks in the first quarter, and he threw down another 2 in the second quarter. But in that first quarter, immediately swinging momentum on the side of the Vikings and not allowing the Pirates to get into it early. But the Pirates, of course, fought back late in that second quarter. The Vikings ended that first quarter up 16-6 as we turn into the second quarter, and the Pirates really started digging themselves back out of the hole they made, really limiting the number 4 ranked offense in scoring opportunities, still giving up 15 points, but on top of that, they added 14 points of their own to only lose the quarter by 1, and all thanks in part to Austin Blotto, who has just been having a great game so far, scoring 16 of his team's 20 points here in this first half for the Hankinson Pirates. Of course, they have other scoring by Cruz Hernandez at 2, as well as Caden Kelly with 2 for the Hankinson Pirates. For the Kindred Vikings, ahead at 31 points. They in that second quarter, like I said, they were only able to manage 15 points, but they really weren't as clean in that second quarter. Only, especially holding the number one defense, you don't really see them going tied up at the quarter or, for a score at the end of a quarter very often. They're the number one ranked defense, holding teams to 42.7 points per game, which is on line for what they're on right now. Another 20 points would make it 40 points for Hankinson, which puts them underneath their points per game against average. So, for the Vikings, they're playing probably the style they want, and then they'll exploit it in that second half after they do some adjustments. But again, for the Kindred Vikings, they are led in scoring at the half, of course, by Paul Olson. All of his points inside the arc, and 4 of them have been in monstrous fashion with the dunk, and especially 2 alley-oops. Also second leading scorer, Jaden Peraza. He has 6 points, 4 in the second, 2 in the first. Gavin Keller pitches in 4. Max McQuillan has 3. And Chase Miller and Ethan McKinney have 2 as well for the Vikings as they lead 31-30 or 31-20 here on your Patriot Fuel scoreboard. And we'll come back and we'll talk with Jacob Tenson here. We'll talk some keys. We'll talk some what do you think we need to adjust here. And we'll see what, if we have a prediction of what the second half is going to be like, or if we have a preview at we have a preview at Central Cast versus Lisbon, which is the game following, and that will end our night here in the Region 1 quarterfinals. We'll take a break. We'll come back and do all that after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since Nodak Insurance Company started, we've gone from paying by mail to paying online. Your proof of insurance is found in an app. And as farming technologies advance, our coverage protects. The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remains. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company.
Your Nodak Insurance rep in Lisbon is Lee Falk.
There are more than 3.5 million people who work as truck drivers, according to the United States Census Bureau. From the transportation of ag commodities to help feed the world to packages that arrive at our door, and fuel to keep us on the go and warm in our homes. Patriot Fuels is proud to serve these hardworking men and women across North Dakota with clean facilities, great prices, and a friendly staff. Patriot Fuels in Alexander with easy in and out, hot showers, number 1 diesel, and fresh food. Milner with hot food options including Cooper's Chicken and Wingman Pizza. Also located in Carrington, Devils Lake, Linton, and Lisbon. Patriot Fuels wishing everyone safe travels.
Hi, my name is Shane Azure. I'm the superintendent of Northwood Public School. We realized that education the last 45 days of school was going to look a little bit differently.
Superintendents in our service area started calling and saying, okay, we're going to an online-based learning system and we have students that don't have internet access. What can we do to connect them?
They were here within a day or 2 to make sure that our parents and our students were connected.
This was just a small piece that we could do to try and bring some structure back to not only their teachers and schools, but some of their classmates as well.
2 minutes remaining here in the halftime between the Kindred Vikings and the Hankinson Pirates as we are about ready to get back into second half action and see which team comes out on top. Again, at the half, the Kindred Vikings leading the Hankinson Pirates 31-20, and we'll bring Jacob Tenson in here. We saw what we saw in the first half. We know what each other's teams are about. We know that Kindred has a very good defense. Hankinson not on the same side of the spectrum. But what do you expect out of the second half from both teams as we look ahead to, of course, for the final?
Well, Kindred, you talk about them being the number 1 defensive team. They're smart on the defensive side, so if they're smart, they're going to limit Blotto. They're going to maybe see some double teams on Blotto when he touches it inside. Blotto does go inside and out. He can shoot that three-point shot as well, but I would imagine you see a couple double teams coming his way. But also for Hankinson, I get Cruz Hernandez a little more involved. He is a great scorer, just hasn't really gotten it done to this point here for Hankinson. So watch for those two teams, for those two players, Hank and then Kindred. They like to get out in transition. They like to get it up ahead to Olson to slam it home, get their team going, get the crowd going. So I see a little more of that coming our way. So maybe a couple more dunks. I wouldn't be opposed to it either. So
again, like you said earlier, you didn't have a really good dunk contest experience, and so far you've seen 4. Where would you register all of them so far? Has there been a few 50s?
I mean, compared to the dunks we had in the dunk contest, I think his last dunk, the cockback dunk, that was a pretty good one. I'd give it a 9 if it was in a dunk contest. Being that it was in a game, I'd give it a 10.
Give it a 10. Well, yeah, I guess, and I'm the secondary judge, and since it's in-game, you get a 10 as well. So you got 20. We still need 3 other viewers to give in what they think the score would have been.
I also think that alley-oop would be worthy of a 10 as well, mostly because it was just unexpected.
Yeah, it was clearly unexpected, but what is not unexpected is the halftime buzzer sounding the start of the second half here in the Shack. The Kindred will start with possession of the basketball, and they'll rock with their same normal starting 5. Quickly into the short corner, jump shot up and down that time by Peraza, and he quickly gets the offensive scoring going again for the Vikings. They up their lead to 13. The Pirates now have it on the left side. They'll return their same 5 starters: Kelly, Bull, Kath, Blotto, and Hernandez. Hernandez has it on the top of the key here, and he goes between the legs. Now he's swinging back to the left side, and into the block is Blotto. His shot up off the glass and get it to go. The bank is still open, especially at 6 o'clock here in Fargo, North Dakota.
And they're in that 1-3-1 zone defense, are the Kindred Vikings, but you still have to get 2 defenders on Blotto. He's just feeling it tonight. Anything he puts up is going to go in, it seems like. So you're going to have to get 2 bodies on him if you want to limit his scoring.
Mid-range jump shot that time by Gavin Keller, and he'll put 2 in and pushes the lead back to 13. Hernandez gets into the paint and gets it to go, and now on each of teams' possessions so far, they've scored. Hernandez, as well as Blotto, and Peraza and Keller. Here it is, the Kindred working it around. They get into Peraza and out. Now it's McQuillan. He lines a 3 up off front iron. No good, but a very athletic offensive rebound, and it's put up and good. That time by Peraza. Give him 6 points, or give him 10 points for the game, 4 in this second half.
Quick start by both teams. We'll see if Hankinson can match 3 of 3 on possessions here, but you love offense. You love to see it. So a nice start to the second half here in this one.
Hernandez now gets in the short corner. It's Blotto. Blotto gets a tip, but he stays with it as the Pirates still maintain possession. Up on top of the key, it's Hernandez. 6 seconds remaining here in this in the shot clock. They get over to the right side, and a shot has to be put up and forced that time off the glass. No good by Cooper Bull, and it's going to be a shot clock violation with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Vikings holding a 13-point lead, 37-24. They will have possession of the basketball here. Olsen has it on top. He brings it up and gets it over. Now Olsen has it. Nice feed inside and set up there. Peraza gets another 2. Give him 6. Double his first half point total and give him 12 for the game.
Peraza just being dominant so far in the second half. Kind of an unexpected player after that first half performance he had. Just getting all the points right now, similar to what Blotto did in the first half.
3 ball up and no good. That time in the corner, that was Rusted Kath. And the Vikings clear the board and they'll bring it out. Here is Olsen. He drives into the paint. No good on the Euro step attempt, but he draws the contact and he'll go to the line to shoot some free throws. Olsen definitely in tonight's game has brought the energy. 14
Absolutely.
Leading tonight's game for his squad, of course, for the Vikings with 14 points. Misses his first at the line. But, especially he's had a great game for the Vikings who are ahead. But, Austin Blotto has just had a terrific game. 18 points, scoring, 5/6 of the offensive chances for the Hankinson Pirates?
I'm not that good at math, so I couldn't tell you. It's a lot of points. All but 6. That's pretty dang good.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor called by the Kindred, or no, not the Kindred Vikings, the Hankinson Pirates, and we'll do the same. 5:12 remaining in your third quarter. 40-12 or 40-24. The Vikings lead the Pirates here in your Patriot Field scoreboard.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake.
You can pull a great career together right out of the air at Lake Region State College. Our Wind Energy Technology program offers 1- and 2-year courses training wind energy technicians. Be a part of this growing eco-friendly industry. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Out of the timeout, and the Pirates did get an opportunity up, and Blotto had a shot in the paint. No good, and a loose ball foul is going to be called on the Pirates, and it's going to go the way of the Vikings here with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, with the Vikings leading 40-24 over the Pirates. Vikings with possession of the basketball. They get it over the left side. It's Pearson. Pearson inside. Nice possession by Peraza, and an easy 2 points there as he had the inside positioning, and we are going to get a delay of game call. I don't think it was intentional, but the officials blew the whistle. Delay of game called on the Vikings there.
Yeah, just ball ran away from him. Happens every once in a while. Might have kicked off somebody's foot. I didn't see exactly what happened there. But nothing to intend the game to
It was
just keep
nothing
winding.
intense. It was just it's a delay of game. Maybe it's not considered on the Vikings, but it's a delay of game. 3-ball opportunity for the Pirates. No good, and the Pirates try and save it there on the right side. That time was Kath, and he is going to go. He steps out of bounds, so the ball hit out of bounds before he tried to make an effort at it, and it's going to go back the way of the Vikings. There it is on top. McQuillan swings it over to Heinrich in the corner. Heinrich looking inside to Peraza. No, he gets it to the elbow. Mid-range jump shot up and good. That time as Gavin Keller scores there. Give him 4 points for the quarter and give him 8 points all around. 3-ball opportunity up for the Pirates. No good. That time it was Caden Kelly, rebounded by the Vikings. They're going to run with it here. Peraza, nice backdoor cut, and nice patience there by Heinrich, but he can't get it to go. And here to clean it up, that time was Gavin Keller. Give him 6 for the quarter. So the Vikings are scoring in not the same fashion as they were in the first half, which makes them, a number 2 team and a very balanced attack. As right there, the Pirates have a chance. 5-on-3. They get a shot up, but rejected. Get that out of here, says Gavin Keller.
Not only did he block it, he catched it. It came right into his hands after he blocked it.
It's a snatch block. But then he lost possession of it, but it's still going to go the way of the Vikings.
Everything going in favor of the Vikings at this point. 22-point lead. Just a tremendous third quarter they've put out here so far.
Only allowing the Pirates to score 4 points while putting up 16 of their own.
And all 4 of those points coming on the first 2 possessions of the half for the Hankinson Pirates.
Correct. There is the Vikings. They set up with Heinrich on the left wing. Heinrich takes a dribble and he swings it up top to Peraza. Peraza pivots around. Now he gets it inside to McKinney, who swings it to the corner. Nice pump fake and a drive, mid-range jump shot put up on a little fall away there by Wohl, and he'll get it to go. Brock Wohl gets his first basket of the night. Give him 2 and give the lead. Doubles the Pirates score, 48-24. Pirates slowing it down, and they're looking to set up a little bit of offense here as Cruz Hernandez has it on top. He dribbles all the way to the right. He swings it across. Here is Bowl. Bowl lines up into the corner, lines up a 3 with Caden Kelly. No good. And here come the Vikings with it again in transition. They get it to Heinrich. Heinrich drives baseline, tries to get it backdoor. Nice pass that was Peraza on the backdoor pass, and he'll put 2 more in. Jaden Peraza, have yourself a quarter. Give yourself double figures in this quarter.
A nice quarter from Peraza. All of his points coming right in that painted area, just getting it done inside, just going to work on these Hankinson Pirates.
Kath, and they swing it all the way up top to Hernandez. Hernandez drives to the right block, tries to feed it into Blotto. He gains it, turnaround jump shot in the paint, no good, and an offensive rebound there by Kath, and he cannot convert it there on the left block, and it's going to be going back the way of the Vikings. Nice drive. Heinrich with a great save, and he keeps it alive. Wohl swings it at McQuillan. 3. Off front iron, no good. And McKinney is fighting for it. No, it is taken down and controlled by the Pirates. That time Bowl on the recovery. And Hernandez, nice drive. He tries to get a shot up. No good, but he's going to draw the contact, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And, you know, for how that first quarter went for the Vikings, it's pretty quiet in here.
Yeah, I mean, the stands aren't quite as full as you'd expect. I mean, it is just the first playoff game for these Kindred Vikings, so maybe the fans expecting greater things didn't want to make that terrible 30-minute drive from Kindred to Fargo. But nonetheless, Kindred playing a heck of a ball game. So, yeah, like you said, not as loud. The parents are all here, like right in front of us here, but they're still cheering on their team. But up 25, not a lot to cheer about because they're just playing in dominant fashion right now.
2 for 2 from the line that time was Cruz Hernandez. Give him 4 for the quarter, 6 overall here for the game. Substitutions coming into the ball game as we have Heinrich in the ball game, as well as Trey Heinrich as well, subbed in on the last one. Let's see here. Who are the other ones? Riley Sunram. He also checked in and got it and kicks it out top. That is Trey Heinrich. Now it's underneath and settled here by Chase Miller, who also checked in. Miller inside to Sunram. Sunram bullies his way in, and he gets it off the glass, and a good roll there. Give him 2. And now it's, you know, you're seeing the bench come into it for the Vikings. They are very deep on the bench.
Yeah, and still getting it done, getting 2 points there did Sunram. Just like you said, bowling his way in there, getting it up and getting 2 points down to go.
Well, he didn't really bull his way in there. He rammed his way in there,
well,
Sunram.
Little
pun. I know. I should not be a comedian. That's why I'm a broadcaster. I speak what I see. In the corner, 3-ball put up and down that time. Good shot there by Cody Meyer as he gets 3. Give his first points of the ball game. As we are going to get a travel called on the Vikings, and it's going to go back the way of the Pirates. Pirates inbound it, and they get it over. Now it's across, and Cruz Hernandez has it. Cruz dribbling around, and he gets Heinrich up in the air. And that was a little one of those, what's it? Not to pull the chair, but tip the chair almost.
There you go. And Heinrich, all he can do is laugh about it. Just didn't really expect it. And, I mean, just out here to have a good laugh, having a good time. Scoreboard's in his favor, so he doesn't mind too much.
But he's going to pick up one of those funny-looking fouls. But that doesn't really, you know, it ain't going to take away anything, or it's not really going to be that, you know, embarrassing, I guess. Inside, the Pirates do score. Blotto gets the offensive rebound, and he puts up 2 more. Give him 20 for the game total and a game high as well. Now the Vikings settle it over. They get over to the left wing. Now up top, this is Wohl. Wohl now swings it up and gets it back, that time from Pearson. Wohl looking for it to go. He gets it all the way to the right side for Pearson. Wohl looking for a screen with 6 seconds remaining. He pulls up a long 2, and it goes, and a last-second shot at the buzzer. It's not going to count, and it goes off top of the glass anyway, and that will end your third quarter with the Kindred Vikings leading 54-31 at the end of 3 here on your Patriot Fuels scoreboard on YourLiveEvent.com.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
As we welcome you back for the start of the fourth quarter with the Kindred Vikings holding a 23-point advantage over the Pirates here Pirates have possession of the basketball. They get into the corner. Blotto tries a three. Blocked that time by, that was Gavin Keller of the Vikings. And he's going to get the rebound, and he's going to draw a foul on Blotto on the, was it more of just a personal foul?
Just a little push. Probably a little frustrated after getting blocked on the three-point shot. It's always frustrating when you get blocked on a jump shot. Layups, talking about layups, nice layup there from Olsen.
Lost my breath because we had it directly coming at us there. I was like, I'm going to, you see everything. But he draws the contact. He's going to go to the line. That was Paul Olsen, by the way, if I have not mentioned him or if you are new to this. Paul Olsen drove to the baseline, and he put up a layup, got the N1 opportunity, and he goes to the line to finish the traditional three-point play.
I mean, the way he's been playing, I thought maybe he was going to rise up and slam that.
That's what I thought, too. That's why I was catching my breath. Blotto has it here, top of the key. He's going to pull up on the right elbow. No good, and it's a good clear there of the boards by Jaden Peraza, and it gets it to McQuillan here on the left side. McQuillan still has it, hands it off now to Pearson. Matt Pearson dribbling all the way to the top of the key, and he's looking for where to go with it. He gets it to McQuillan. McQuillan looking in. He takes a dribble. Now he tries to pass, and it's a loose ball. Pearson with the save, and he gets it up, and they set it down with McQuillan. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Gets it inside to Keller. Keller, turnaround shot, no good. And we're going to get a loose ball fall, or a loose ball call out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Vikings underneath. New fresh shot clock there, by the way, as well.
Waste some time. Will the Kindred Vikings likely holding this 26-point lead with just under 7 minutes remaining? They can almost sense their victory going. They'll face either Central Cass or Lisbon. And that'll be our fourth game here of this Region 1 tournament.
Now all 5 starters have scored for the Kindred Vikings with that 2 put in by Matt Pearson. All 5 starters for the Kindred Vikings have scored as they're up 59-31, a 28-point lead as the Pirates have it here on the right side. Cruz Hernandez avoids a screen, picks up his dribble and just past the right elbow extended. Now he gets it up top and back. Cruz Hernandez has it. Gets a screen here and he pulls up a shot. No good off back iron, but a long rebound controlled by Cody Meyer. And it's set up on top for a 3 that time by Caden Kelly. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Vikings, and they're going to come with it on the right side. Pearson, Olsen looking for where to go with it. Drives, spins, kicks it over to McQuillan. McQuillan now up top, a turnaround mid-range, up and good. That has been his shot all night. Peraza adds to his total. Give him 18 for the game, and now tied with team high with Olsen with 18 for tonight's game for the Vikings. Pirates have it here, and now up by 30 points. Now he gets it to Blotto. Blotto kicks it all the way out to Hernandez. Now the 30-point play, or the 30-point lead comes into play because it'll be the continuous running clock remaining for the game unless the Pirates can cut it down under 30. Here it is to the corner, and a shot's got to get put up quickly by the Pirates. It's a rush shot and a shot clock violation. Caden Kelly had to get a shot up, and it was no good. And we're going to get a couple more substitutions checking into the ballgame. Olsen, McQuillan, as well as Peraza all check out. Checking in their place, Chase Miller, as well as Brock Wohl, and as well Heinrich. That was Elijah Heinrich.
And the number 1 defense of Kindred has really just been on display, especially in quarter number 4, really in the second half in general, as Heinrich gets a layup there. Get 2 more points for the Vikings. Just tremendous defense being played here by Kindred, showing why they're the number 1 defense in Region 1.
And they are really exploiting that, again, against a Hankinson team that got their way here. A great effort against Wyomere Lidgerwood. But, again, you're facing the number 2 team inside a region play that, went toe-to-toe with the number 1 team, that is the Enderlin Eagles. So, of course, it wasn't really that you were expecting to win this one, but you wanted to come out and be competitive and see where you were. And who knows, maybe your magical run could have lasted another game and you could have moved on. That's what the greatness about playoffs is. That time the shot by Caden Kelly, no good by the Pirates, but that's what's so good about playoff time. Anything can happen. It matters if a team gets hot at the right time.
And I mean, they had a great first half, did Hankinson. 3-point shot being made there.
Matt Pearson on his 3, and now after not scoring for the first 3 quarters, He now adds 5 in the fourth and a big 3 there. As well as we are going to get a timeout. We are going to get a substitutional timeout just to sub a few players in. Now with, of course, all 5 players scoring, now I'm assuming we will not see much of the starters here tonight.
Yeah, just under 4 minutes, 3:45 here to go. 35-point lead. Just a tremendous performance by those starters of Kindred. Defensively, offensively, just tremendous game overall. Getting it done in this quarterfinal game.
We're going to get a foul called underneath on the ground, called against the Vikings as the Pirates will have it. They inbound it. Now a step back attempt there. Now it's swung over across to Cruz Hernandez. Hernandez looking to get it in. No, but it's stolen away by McKinney. McKinney, oh, he got away, yeah. I was going to say he carried or he traveled. It was pretty obvious what he was, because you knew the dunk was coming.
Kindred fans still loving it anyways. He was getting too ready for the dunk and just kind of a little upset with himself, but here come more substitutions for Kindred.
Well, yeah, you get upset with yourself because, you tried to throw it down. You had an opportunity, and you shuffled that foot. You carried the ball. I mean, you did a couple things wrong, and, most of anything could have been called there.
Still got to show off the hops, though.
Yeah.
Showed off to the ladies, impressing them right in front of his home crowd there, his student section right there.
Shot put up that time by Dylan Peterson, no good, and the Vikings will come with it here. New substitutions checking in for the Kindred Vikings, as a couple of names I actually did not have on my score sheet. A 3 put up there, Sunram gets it to go, and he'll add 3. 5 points for Sunram here, Riley Sunram, as freshman at 6'3". Could be a big work for the Vikings in the near future. 3 ball put up by the Pirates, no good off back iron. That time the shot was put up that was Cody Meyer, and it's rebounded and controlled by the Vikings. Brought up here by the Vikings. Now they swing it over the left side. This is Jorgen Swenson. Now it's brought all the way across, and the Vikings look to get it in. Sunram has it. Turnaround shot in the block. It's up and good, and give him 2 more. And we're going to get substitutions for the Pirates. 7 points for Riley Sunram as we are approaching the end of tonight's game. 1:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Vikings leading 71-31. And again, like I said earlier in the pregame, for the Vikings, they needed to get to that 60-point margin. They're 13-1 when they hit 60-plus points. Well, you can chalk that up to 14-1 now on the season when they score 60-plus points. And, of course, that defense, as advertised as being the best defense inside Region 1, as they're going to get a pass deflected out of bounds. It's going to go off the Vikings, stay with the Pirates on the right side out of bounds.
And what was that, 11 points they allowed all second half?
Yep.
If they're at 20 at halftime, so only 11 points allowed in the second half. That is tremendous, tremendous, tremendous. No matter what team you're playing against, you only allow 11 points in the second half. You got to talk about the defense. It's just been amazing. Forcing shot clock violations, block shots, turnovers, doing it all out of the Vikings here in the second half.
Now set up on top, the Pirates. Shot put up and off back iron that time by Forch, and it's no good. Long rebound controlled here by Steffens. Steffens gets it over and it's set up. Now they try and feed it inside. That time to Peterson, no good. And it's going to be stolen away by the Vikings, and they'll come with it now with it being about a second and a half separation shot clock to game clock. And we're going to get a foul, and it's going to send Sunram to the line. The clock is going to stop, for the free throws because it's inside the shot clock. So the clock is going to stop, allow Sunram to shoot 2 free throws, and as soon as the second one either goes in or out, clock will start again. The first one, off back iron, rolls and does not get the friendly roll, and it does not go in.
And Sunram has looked really impressive, only limited minutes, just a freshman. You got to be, if you're a Kindred fan, you got to be excited for him coming up, like you said, in the near future.
Off back iron, no good. And here comes the Pirates with it. They set it up on top of the key, and they look to get it over. They swing it all the way into the corner. Now a loose ball controlled by Ashton here. Ashton looking for where to go. He's pointing the direction he wants his players to go. And they try and like a skipping the rock motion. Tries to go low and tries to find the hole to get it inside that time, but it's going to be no good. And Ashton inbounds. 3-ball put up by Peterson off front iron. No good. And that will do it for Game 3 with the Kindred Vikings defeating the Hankinson Pirates 71-31 here on your Patriot Field scoreboard. We'll come back with our little post-game report as we get you set up for our final game of the night, which involves Central Cass and Lisbon. But first, we'll break down this game, of course, after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need an expert who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Broadcasting class, we like to help the students get comfortable interviewing people, discussing issues with people, and we also like to make them comfortable with the technical aspects of it. Nice to have Polar's funding to help us do this, but then also, having that foundation of Polar, so giving us that outlet to actually broadcast it. They really want to watch that cable channel, and then the kids that see the cable channel, their friends and classmates, they comment on it, and I don't know, it makes them feel really good about themselves.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up, the math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
As we welcome you back into the post-game report following the Kindred Vikings victory over the Hankinson Pirates 71-31. We'll give you a quick recap as, of course, we are awaiting our final game of the quarterfinal action of Region 1 boys basketball here tonight from the Shack. The final score, again, for the Game 3 of the Hankinson Pirates versus Kindred Vikings. Vikings take a 71-31 victory over the Pirates, and they move on to face, again, the winner of the Central Cass Squirrels and the Lisbon Broncos for our next matchup. But as we break down the final numbers and the kind of a recap, the Kindred Vikings got off and they came out explosive, scoring 16 points in the first quarter. But for the Hankinson Pirates, they were led in scoring basically that whole first half, and especially in the first quarter by Austin Blotto, who had 6 points in the first quarter, had 16 in total for the first half. And, for the Pirates, only putting up 6 in the first, 20 in the first half total, Austin Blotto had a huge part for why they were able to do stuff offensively early in the game. As for the Vikings, they put up 31 total in the first half as well to compensate the 20 points for the Pirates, leading at the half by 11 points. And really it was all-around effort, but Paul Olson, huge star that first half for the Vikings. We turned it into the second half, and this is when the game started becoming, where the Vikings were taking over. They only allowed the Pirates to 11 total points in that whole second half, holding them to 31 points, and that's their final score. For the Vikings, they put up and went to 54, scoring 23 in the third quarter, thanks in part to a huge 12-point quarter by Jaden Peraza, as well as Gavin Keller getting involved, Brock Wool getting involved. I mean, everyone was coming involved for the Vikings. Then in that fourth quarter, putting up another 17 points and ending it up with a 40-point victory, 71-31 victory over the Pirates. Individual stats, we'll start with the Kindred Vikings, the victorious Vikings. They were led in scoring by 2 players, Paul Olson as well as Jaden Peraza at 18 points apiece, both doing it in different fashions, of course. Their third leading scorer, Gavin Keller, finishes with 10 points. Riley Sunram coming off the bench, more in that kind of the junk time or the JV time, putting up 7 of his own, and Matt Pearson adding 5, Brock Wool adding 4, all in the third quarter. Ethan McKenney had 2, Elijah Heinrich had 2, Matt McQuillan scored a 3 early in the first quarter. Actually opened the scoring with a 3 and never scored again. 3 points for him. And then Chase Miller adds in the final 2 for the Kindred, 71 points. For the Hankinson Pirates, of course, Austin Blotto had a brilliant performance, 20 points out of 31 total for the Pirates. Cruz Hernandez, second leading scorer at 6. Cody Meyer had 3, and Caden Kelly pitches in 2. Hankinson ends their season 5-14, and making it to the second round of the playoffs or the quarterfinals. Not bad, and not a failure in any way, but a pretty successful season for the Pirates. Going into the offseason, looking what they can do next year. For the Vikings, of course, they move on to the semifinals and will meet the match of the winner between the Central Cast Squirrels and the Lisbon Broncos. Jacob Tenson will have the call on that. But before we get to that in the pregame, we got to announce our 2 players of the game. Of course, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And, of course, who brought the energy? We'll start with the first half, and we'll split it like that. The first half, the energy bringer was Paul Olson. I mean, how could you not say he didn't bring the energy by putting up 4 dunks and starting the game off and just exploding, all in consecutive possessions. Just brought the energy early, and it really changed, how the Vikings got off going. So our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, of course, goes to Paul Olson. Our RDK Enterprise Precision Player of the Game, the one who was most precise throughout the whole game, Jaden Peraza, being precise in the paint, using his post moves, using his post maneuver skills, able to get shots up and down and putting up again a tie with the team high at 18 points for the game there. Jaden Peraza, our RDK Enterprise Precision Player of the Game. And of course, we got Paul Olson, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game as well, 18 points. That'll do it for me in Game 3 between the Vikings and the Pirates. We'll get you set, and Jacob Tenson will take over the reins and control of the Central Cast Squirrels and the Lisbon Broncos. Again, good night from Game 3 as the Vikings defeat the Pirates 71-31 on YourLiveEvent.com. Good night.